Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is KarQ. Welcome to the KarKives, the KarQ Archives YouTube channel, where I do everything live from my stream at twitch.tv/karq, whether it's React content, tier list content, gameplay, spectating gameplay. Chat is live down below. They're saying hello. They're going to be in the video. And today we're going to do Good Mercy Synergy tier list. Who does Mercy pair well with? Like, not necessarily a pocket priority, but just who can she complement very well? And I've kind of broken it. It's not like, you can also think of it as like a duo. Like if you have a duo partner, they probably shouldn't be maining heroes down here if you're going to play Mercy and something else. But yeah, I broke it down to like something with great synergy. Off the top of my head, I'm just going to put 2 people here. Like that's like the best, and I'll explain why in a bit. Most of them are going to fall into here, and then the exceptions would be here on the bottom, where like you'd only really heal or prioritize them if there's nobody else. So let's start. Honestly, I would go in order, but let's just get the great synergy out of the way. Let me just ask the chat, or you guys in the comments watching, who would you put in the top? Right off the bat, don't even look at the list. The first priority is Pharah Echo. Why Pharah Echo at the top? Mercy has her wings, she can stop her descent, and she can fly into the air. This gives her an instant escape option. She can slow descend, fast descend if she needs to get out of cover. She just basically always have an option in the sky to dart in and out of cover. Mercy, Pharah Echo, these are always like the essentials, the standards. Okay, I'm gonna always put that up top. Now let's move to what else has great synergy. Where would you guys look to immediately here? You would put anybody with sort of verticality in great synergy, right? Agreed. I actually wanted to prioritize these two and like the people you like almost always pocket. So I would probably put this here, right? We're gonna put Ashe here. Why Ashe? The dynamite combo and the breakpoint changes when you damage boost an Ashe are very significant. Getting a boosted dynamite is so powerful to build Bob's fast. What does Ashe do? Body shot again? What does she do? 895 or 85? I think damage boosting her just immediately puts her in like a one-shot breakpoint for a lot of squishy heroes. I can't even remember the numbers right now. I think it's 85 is her base body damage. So if you headshot, it's 170. Then if you have a damage boost, you just one-shot people. Like you go damage boost an Ashe, one-shot like Widowmakers. One-shot everybody. It's really good. So I would put Ashe up here. Now I'm gonna also put, does damage just make you do more damage to shields? Of course. I'm actually gonna leave these 3 up here for now, and then I'll get to the other ones. Some other people are gonna think like Hanzo and Widowmaker need to be here, but honestly I would actually rank them low. You know what, we'll go in order still. I think I would actually only put 3 people here. The next ones I put up for still really good: Bastion. Bastion comps can complement pretty nicely with Mercy. If you damage boost, like, because Bastion's usually standing still, the quicker you can burn or melt shields, the better. If you can instantly damage boost and he can melt your shields for him, it's really good. If Bastion dies in a setup, you can res him back up and you're usually behind shield. So the synergy with Mercy and Bastion tends to be very good. Hanzo, still really good. So the reason why I don't have him up here when compared to Ashe is because when you damage boost like dynamite, it helps with Bob. When you damage boost her break points change to one-shot. Hanzo already one-shots, and some people think Hanzo does 120 damage for a headshot. That's wrong. He actually does 125. A lot of other heroes do 120. Pharah does 120. Junkrat does 120. Hanzo does 125, so he already has a headshot breakpoint for 250 health targets. It's still very good to damage boost the storm arrows and to help him out. So like, I still think it's really good, but like Mercy has better synergy with an Ashe player just because, again, breakpoints are more significant, or at least you hit those numbers with that, versus Hanzo, who can already pretty one-shot everybody except tanks in this game. So then, with that being said, I would also put most of the hit scans up here. I would actually put McCree, like, it's still really good, but like not as high. So I'll actually kind of do them in like close order as well, where I'll put McCree here. I'll put I'll put Soldier here, because Soldier now does 20 damage per body shot. Damage boosting at 30% would put that at 26 damage per bullet, which also changes the breakpoints these days. So this is actually pretty solid. But I will say the priority is much lower compared to these guys. Okay, Widowmaker. Honestly, some people are gonna look at this and be like, why don't you have it here? Widowmaker already headshots and one-shots people. You only fly to Widow to res her if she dies in the duel, for the most part. If you sit there damage boosting a Widow, it's kind of wasted value, in my opinion. I think you're better off damage boosting other people. You would only go to res her if she loses the Widow duel, for the most part. You don't actually need to babysit her, because she plays so far back that she's probably not getting poked. Like, you want to help her if she gets dove, but the damage boost doesn't change too much because she has a 2.5 times multiplier on her headshot. If she body shots, the 30% isn't going to change anything, right? 120 for a body shot times 30% damage boost is what? Well, I guess you can, what does that work to? 36? I guess you can kill a Tracer. It's kind of an edge case though. So I guess if they have a Tracer, then sure, you can like prioritize damage boosting her and then she can look for the Tracer, I suppose. But good Tracers would kind of be maneuvering around cover, trying not to be in line of sight anyways, and Widows would be looking to like snipe supports or people in the back line. So I would say it's a bit more situational with Widowmaker. And with those popular combos out of the way, let's actually start back from the top. So I'm actually going to throw Ana right here. The synergy with, actually, I said this is a synergy, right? Good Mercy duos. I think duoing with Ana Mercy is a solid combo in most ranked situations. Ana Mercy is a very common comp played with like Double Bubble or any sort of Winston compositions where the Mercy does prioritize pocketing these guys, but the Mercy can fall back to the Ana and heal her up. Also, a nice strategy dueling other Widowmakers is I actually, as an Ana, tell my Mercy to damage boost me when I challenge a Widow if I'm behind cover. Like if I'm playing King's Row and there's on defense with an Ana Mercy and there's a Widowmaker and I have like a Rhine shield or a Sigma shield, I'll be like, hey Mercy, damage boost me for a second. I'm gonna aggro peek because I have 70 damage on a Ana and damage boost puts it at 91. 91 times 2 is 182. You basically 2-tap a Widowmaker. I ego peek the Widow anyways without damage boost, but at least I can 2-tap her instead of having to worry about 3-tapping. So, and also if I ever sleep like a Tracer or whatever, you've seen me, if you guys watch my stream, if I sleep a Tracer, I yell, I'm like, Mercy, come here, damage boost me. So I can just shoot nade the Tracer on the ground and she'll die. I don't have to worry about timing the shoot nade melee before the recall, which by the way, I'm like 98% sure it's patched because I haven't been able to pull off the timing thing in a long time. I spoke to ML7 last year when we redid the Ana tip video. He says he hasn't been able to do it. So we're like so certain it's been patched at some point, unless we're just bad. Okay, Bap Mercy. I think Bap Mercy combo is actually pretty good as well. This is outside of just like damage boost breakpoints. Like I'm talking about the support synergy between Bap and Mercy. Baptiste and Mercy is played in double shield compositions where you have Orisa Sigma. Baptiste focuses on that and DPSs while the Mercy kind of prioritizes the DPSs in that comp, and you kind of just like have your individual jobs in that setting. So like I guess as I'm ranking these supports, just take it as like ranking them as a support duo more than anything. The Mercy's passive is convenient for Bap, so I don't have to like stare at my Mercy because my Mercy can self-heal. Whenever I play like Bap Zen, I have to worry about my tanks and my Zenyatta playing near me getting jumped by somebody. I have to actually look at him, maybe pop regen burst for him, lamp him if he gets jumped, which like Bap Zen is very good like with the utility, but it's just another thing to worry about. But with Mercy, usually not, which helps it out. Okay, Mercy Brig. Mercy Brig is more situational. I think Mercy Brig is played in very specific ball compositions in the Overwatch League. For the average player, which is you guys, that is probably too hard to run because everybody has their job and they need to do it correctly because you don't have a lot of quote-unquote raw healing, and that's the thing that a lot of low-ranked players complain about. We don't have a main healer. We don't have enough healing. If you run Brig Mercy, it is situational with the right composition. It can be very good in the right hands, but you can definitely try it if you're a 6-man, because I think most of the Mercy Brig comps were run with very like very strong heroes that can like self-sustain, so you don't need that that raw healing. So I see like I think Ball Diva sometimes is run with it, or Ball something. I know Ball Hog, maybe Ball Sig, maybe Ball Diva. In certain, like in Owl, they banned certain things, so I think they ran Brig Mercy with it. Tracers, Sombras, and they can blink around, go for health packs, so they're not in as demand. And sometimes Soldier. I think I've seen some teams pull out Soldier. But yeah, that's the idea with it. Let's go Doomfist. Mercy Doom. You could theoretically, if like the thing about Mercy is like you'd have to commit with your Doomfist deep if you wanted to damage boost him. So he's already basically all inning deep in their backline. You almost like don't really like int with him unless your whole team's diving. But if you're running a full dive, why are you playing Mercy with it, right? So you only heal or damage boost him if there's nobody else. Hi, Yuki. Okay, we're gonna go in 10 minutes. Sorry, my dog wants a WALK. He does his own thing. If he comes back out and he asks for healing, that's when you kind of help him out. But he's all in the back. You don't want to like fly in with him, or else you're just gonna get killed as well. So there's not really good synergy with him. Same with Diva. Diva's gonna be like looking to help you rather than you helping her. There's also no like damage boost flicks. Like if she micro missiles, like sure you can damage boost it a little bit, but it's not really like going to change anything too much. And then I actually want to go back on the Doom thing. You like damage boosting him wouldn't change too much because he's already going to like kill most people anyways. With Genji, it's situational. Valk Blade is a combo. If you don't have, sometimes, remember I was saying Ana Mercy is a very common combo. Some teams run like, if you don't have the nano boost available, you can actually use Valkyrie and follow the Genji while he's going in hard with your damage boost. So you can give him the boost with your flight, follow him around and do the Valk Blade, which is not bad. So it's situational. That's good. Ball is also one of those like only healer damage boost. There's nobody else. He's going to be doing his own thing. Maybe if he's initiating or booping or about to slam and you're close enough to damage boost him, sure, but don't compromise your position to do it. He's just going to slam, probably get out anyways. So just heal him up if there's nothing else happening. Not really your job to heal the ball. Leave that. If you're running Ana Mercy, like in your Mercy and you're running like these heroes with the ball, leave it up to your Ana to heal the ball. Like if your ball is going in and your Ana's getting in, heal the Ana or damage boost your Ashe or whatever. And then let the ball roll back. Make sure your Ana's healthy. Let the Ana heal the ball. That's the idea. Junkrat situational. I wouldn't say it's really good, but like it's pretty good if there's nothing else like happening during. This is mostly during downtime. Poke phase, it's very good because of the 120 damage. Kind of like the Pharah. Like you just spam with the damage boost going on. So I would rank it actually maybe a bit higher for that reason compared to like these, since these are very like situational. One thing like. Damage boosting Junkrat, he kind of owns, but he also already kind of kills with his combos without your help. But shield break pressure is pretty good with Junkrat. Lucio, low priority. If you're running Lucio Mercy, what are you doing in this day and age? Damage boosting Lucio is not really a thing. He can heal and get out himself. Like you don't really need to heal, like focus. Look at this guy. He's not really your priority. He should be able to live on his own. Like help him in emergencies, which is why we wrote it here. Like if he's like getting hard dove and he's amping heal and he's still taking a lot of damage, sure. But yeah, not your priority. I'm trying to think of like scenarios, but like the damage boosting, like the freeze ticks doesn't help. Maybe in that specific scenario where like you see your Mei like freezing somebody, right when you know she's stopping the freeze and she's about to flick to an icicle, you can flick a damage boost. But other than that, not really. That's very situational. It's not even a high priority anyways, because that flick to the headshot should kill most squishies anyways on her own. Honestly, I'd rank it down here. She can self-sustain herself too, so yeah. Mercy and Mercy we're gonna skip, obviously, unless you're running like fucking playing in arcade mode, then whatever. Moira, also not really your job, although damage boosting your Moira during Cole, I mean, sure, but other than that, she damage boosting her Grasp isn't really a like high priority at all. It's super low priority. It doesn't really like change much brink points. You don't play Moira early game for the damage. She can self-sustain. She can heal herself with her healing orb. Like low priority. Orisa, definitely just damage boost her if there's nobody else to damage boost. Heal her up. Just heal her up if she's in range and she's about to lose her armor, because her upfront armor is what's going to mitigate a lot of damage on top of her fortify. So if you can help it, like if she's safe behind a shield and you can stall for a bit, like give her a little bit of juice, but focus on damage boosting other things. Only do it in the emergencies here. It's definitely a low priority. Reaper, situational. Reaper does have to pretty much go all in deep into the backline and flank to kill people. So like you don't want to fly with him that deep in those scenarios. He can do it on his own and he can get out on his own. I rank it as situational is because if he drops in for a Death Blossom, then the situation is you just damage boost that. So he heals fast. He kills him faster and he heals more because he has so much lifesteal during that ultimate. It helps the survivability, and you can flick heals and let him go with that. Reinhardt, I would actually, instead of like, I know, put some tanks down here already. Like I already put 3 tanks down here, but I'm actually gonna put Reinhardt up here. Now, why am I gonna do that? I'm not gonna even ask you that. I posed the question, but I'm gonna answer it myself. If Reinhardt is about to fire strike, just so you guys know, by the way, with like Pharah and Fire Strike, you need to damage boost before they shoot their projectile. This wasn't always the case, so I understand if you're confused and you don't know. But back in the day, it used to be as long as you damage boost when the projectile made impact, that's what got boosted. But now you have to boost before it comes out. So for example, old Mercy, if Pharah shoots the rocket, you can hold heal on Pharah the whole time. And then while she shoots the rocket, right before you as a Mercy see it's about to land, flick the damage boost right when it makes impact and flick back the heal. That was the way to play her back in the day. But now you don't know how often your Pharah is shooting, so you actually have to damage boost a little bit more. So if you feel like your Reinhardt's been holding your shield to choke, have a pretty good idea he's gonna Fire Strike, just flick to the damage boost really quickly, give him that. Now, there's also the charge thing. Sometimes I notice Mercies don't do this, but if you're pocketing like your Reinhardt, he's like getting low and he goes for a charge, hold heal on him the whole time until he hits the wall. Right before he hits the wall, flick the damage boost and then flick back. It's gonna make a big difference because it's 300 damage. It'll amp it up to 390. It's gonna help you kill, if he like pins a Zarya, it's gonna make a big difference. But just hold heal on Reinhardt the entire time until during the charge, just until he hits the wall. Flick it back, super fast. But it's situational, but it's very powerful. Please don't forget that. Same with Roadhog. If he gets a hook, you can hold a healing boost on him during the entire hook, but as soon as he pulls the target in, flick to the damage boost right before he shoots his bullets, and then flick back to heal. Like, flick before that, please. It's like the biggest, I've watched a lot of Mercy old VODs and the archives on this channel, and like Mercies don't flick damage boost when their hog gets a hook. Like, you gotta do it. Sigma, kind of a low priority. If there's no one else, then you can damage boost him. The break points for the whole combo sure are great, but for the most part, he's pretty healthy. He's got a shield. He's got his like suck to keep him alive. Like during his suck, if he's kind of low, you can top him off a little bit, but he's not as big of a priority. Flicking the damage boost wouldn't change. Like, it's big for like Roadhog to confirm kills. Same with thing. Dog really wants a WA. Like, do you hear the dog? Okay, 5 minutes. Almost done this tier list. Sombra, she's going to be usually scouting and deep in the enemy backline, so she's not really a priority to run towards or fly towards by any means. But if she's in your range, again, this is like, these are ranked not like because they're bad, but it's just like in emergencies. If she's in your range and if she's unstealth near you and she's low, heal her up. If she unstealth near you and is like focusing a squishy, damage booster so she can confirm the kill on the squishy. But other than that, she should be like way deep in the backline and she'll like fly back to her translocator. So not really your thing. Symmetra, situational. Like if you just during downtime, kind of similar to Junkrat, although Junkrat probably has like a lot more faster APM or faster speed on his shots, but like if she's charging her shots and poking, you can definitely help her get like random kills in that scenario. If she's beaming hard, like it's situational. If she's like level 3 beam, you actually, instead of like damage boosting her, you should, unless she's full, you should be like holding the heal on her, because you know the enemy team's like, oh my god, Symmetra's like full beam, focus her now. And that's when you literally just do your best to keep her alive, more so than give her more damage. She's gonna kill them as long as she lives. Like keeping her alive is bigger priority than boosting a level 3 beam, because a level 3 beam is already like, I don't even know, like 200 FPS or FPS, 200 DPS. I know, Yuki, I'm almost done, okay? Can You guys hear the dog? Yeah, you probably can. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. 190 DPS, dude. That's like higher than 100% charge energy Zarya. Like, it's so much damage. You just need her to live. You hold the healing on that. Yes, okay. Torbjorn. Nah, it's not really a priority. He just pokes with his Cheetos. I mean, sure, like the 70 damage Cheeto, you can boost it up to 90. It kind of just randomly shoots, and then the turret randomly shoots. Like, I guess it's, if you're, he plays in the back line, so it's not as bad. So you know what? I'll give it like a situational, because like if there's no one else to boost, at least you could prioritize. Like if you have an Orisa in front and a Sigma in front, and your Torb in the back with you, like you might as well boost the Torb, because he can at least like take advantage of that pretty early. Comparatively, like I only rank him here because comparatively it's better than these guys, which I guess would be in a tier of its own in between here. Tracer also, like, only heal her, like she's gonna be deep in their back lines, and she has recall, she can get health packs, she's good on her own, and she's like so far, you don't want to throw your life away as a Mercy flying towards your Tracer who needs like 20 extra HP. Let her do her thing. Only heal her if she's like comes back to you rather than you going to her, for the most part. I never say only or the word never or always, because there's always situations that come up where there are exceptions to every rule. Winston, honestly, if you sort of like semi-fly, not hard commit, but like if you can help his initiation with that initiation, that early Tesla cannon damage with damage boost, it's actually pretty powerful for him to build primal pretty quick too. You can heal him back up in the bubble to stall him out. You can kind of like sort of fly close to him, because if he puts a nice dome up, you can kind of attach the beam and use that 3 seconds to kind of get out. It's really good with Valk too. Like Valk diving with Winston is pocket him hard when he goes in is a pretty good initiation tool. If he's at like 60% to primal, right, or 70% to primal, and you have Valk, you can just initiate off with your Valk, damage boost him, keep him alive, and he will build primal in like less than like 5 seconds. I never say words like, and I put the word always in there. Okay, well, damn it, Jolly. Zarya, you could beam her more when she's high energy, but you would only heal her in emergencies. If she plays her bubbles nicely, she should be pretty healthy. Definitely pocket her as if she's high energy and like ripping ass. And I don't mean like that way, like she's ripping people apart. Well, I guess we put it here because I put Pharah has it's situational if she's high energy. That's about it. Zenyatta, Zen Mercy is actually a really good composition against ball comps, but you have to be very vigilant in prioritizing the Zen. If you're running a comp like Pharah, Echo, Zen, Mercy, I don't think you're gonna have a good time. You have too many people to worry about. So listen to me, if somebody's gonna skip to this tier list and be like, why'd you put Zen on situational? Well, it's literally situational Mercy Zen against like a ball comp, or you need to have the situation where your comp doesn't, similar to Brig, doesn't require that main healing. You have to play the right comp with Mercy Zen, or else you guys are gonna get owned. But damage boosting the volley, pretty powerful. Pocketing a Zen and keeping an eye on him if he gets jumped, it's very good. But Zen might be the second worst heal comp. No, I disagree. It's good in the right scenarios. It's not like as rounded as a double shield comp or anything like that, where you can have so many like options. Like playing Mercy Zen or Mercy Brig is like, okay, you need to have the tanks that don't require, you just need to have heroes on your team that don't require as many resources. Tracer, Sombra, Sigma Ball, Roadhog, something like that, right? And yeah, that's it, I guess, right? Because Mercy and Mercy synergy. Mercy and Mercy synergy, beautiful. Fly with each other. Who plays No Limits arcade here? You guys just fly infinitely, just damage boost each other and just make crisscrosses in the sky? Is that what you guys do? Okay, hell yeah, great synergy, sure. Okay, and that's going to be the Mercy Duo Synergy tier list, in my opinion, as a support main who actually doesn't play that much. I have like 100 something hours on Mercy. I have 1,000+ on other supports at a high rank, but yeah, do we just like hold hands and cross beams in the sky? We call it beam to beam. Perfect. That's cute. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoy this kind of content. Thanks for supporting the second channel so much. Come on over to the stream at twitch.tv/KarQ. I welcome you with open arms. I'll see you guys next time.